A conversation with Julia O'Neill.
Say nothing flowery about me.
My guest today at the Iowa Falls Historical Society is Miss Julia O'Neill. Good morning, Miss O'Neill. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
I was born in Raymond, near Waterloo. I attended Iowa Falls schools and graduated in 1889. Me mum and dad were born in Ireland, immigrants from the Great Famine. They came to America in 1850. Dad served in the Civil War and came to Iowa Falls in 1870, building railroads through Harding County. They raised 8 children. I always believed my immigrant heritage helped me relate to the railroad families and their children in Iowa Falls. I taught about 2,000 children in my career, some of them immigrants, railroad children, some children of freed slaves, and nearly all of them new to Iowa. They were all very bright in their own way, and I cared for them all, regardless of their background.
That's fascinating, Julia. Tell us a little bit more about your teaching experiences.
I taught school for 50 years in Douse, Popejoy, Burdett, and mostly the East Side schools in Iowa Falls, starting out at $40 per month and earning $60 per month after 25 years. I really love teaching. We came to Iowa Falls when I was 4 years old. We lived on Grant Street on the east side, across from the BCR&N depot on Hamilton. As an adult, I lived at 420 Rocksylvania with my sister Genevieve Riley and her 2 boys, Edward and Bill, after her husband died of influenza. I learned about children from helping with my brothers and sisters, and from the normal school training I received, some of it while still attending Iowa Falls High School. I began teaching immediately upon graduation. I was raised Irish Catholic, and before the church was built at 522 Sherman, the traveling priests often held Mass at our home. When I became interested in teaching a normal school training, Mrs. Ella Crapser, 15 years my senior, was a friend and mentor to me. She was a Quaker and also taught 50 years. I both attended and taught at the East Side Schoolhouse on Commercial Street, and taught at the East Side School building after it was built in 1920. Blanche Stoddard and I graduated together in 1889. She was 2 years older than I. We taught at the same time for the majority of our careers in Iowa Falls, but at different schools. Blanche also took time out from teaching for 8 years from 1912 to 1920 to be superintendent of country schools in Harding County. I was sometimes my own janitor. I really love teaching.
Tell us about the Julia O'Neill School.
It was named after me, but I never knew it. I never retired. At the end of my career I began to not feel well. I was 70 years old, and much of my joy was a direct result of seeing my students become successful. I became ill for a few months at the end of my life. The East Side School building was named for me about 1 year after my death. Even though I was gone, my students continued to have success in life. That gives me great joy.
Thank you, Julia.
You're welcome. Say nothing flowery about me.